Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Chelsea Clinton, you have lost your effing mind. Y'all, what am I talking about? Chelsea Clinton was doing some what do you call it, interview on Entertainment Tonight about her new book or series. I know, who cares? That's what I said, because Chelsea Clinton ain't never been popping. Fight me on that. But I will say this, she literally had some thoughts on Kanye West and felt the need to tell all of us that she's done with him, and she wiped her playlist. Yes, y'all, Chelsea Handler has a Spotify playlist of everything Kanye, because she doesn't like the way he treated Kim Kardashian. Y'all, let's get into this mess, because disassociation, hubris, nepotism, and the nerve, the audacity, the sheer unmitted gall. Chelsea Clinton, be thy name. Y'all, also, Kanye literally had that lawsuit dropped against him. Remember when there was a fan that claimed that Kanye punched him in the face? Yeah, we got more information about that, and apparently it wasn't a fan, it was paparazzi. And y'all, it sounded like a setup from the beginning, but now we got proof. It was going nowhere. Maybe Kim's doing that because she wants Kanye to appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 2. Anyway, let's get into this mess. But before we do, hit that like, subscribe, comment button. Also, you guys, I'm almost at 100,000. If you do come to my page, you know, and you can stand me at least 50% of the time, hit that subscription button and help me reach. I'm going to have a big party for all my subs. And all this other stuff. Anyway, let me get to work so I can earn my value. All right, y'all ready for this? Let's get into this report. Okay, first off, let's start with this report because I think this is the most important thing, shall we? Chelsea Clinton says she deleted Kanye West's music off her playlist because how he treats Kim Kardashian. The way he's talked about women is unconscionable to me. Yeah, I know. Let me just finish and then we're going to rip her apart. They said, while speaking to Entertainment Weekly about her new docuseries with her mom, Hillary, Chelsea talked about listening to the classic hip-hop songs from the mid-90s to 2000 while she worked out. She said she loves listening to Beyonce and Jay-Z, but had to put down Kanye West because of his recent headlines. She said, I had to let go of Kanye because it's just, I can't. Just the way he's treated Kim Kardashian, the way he's talked about women is unconscionable to me. That is some of my favorite running music, and I've removed it from my music library. Okay, y'all, let's actually get into this mess because I am tired. Listen, you can love Kanye, you can hate him. I really don't care. I am sick of the Clintons and their dumb superiority complex. I am tired. Chelsea Clinton, who are you to sit on Al Gore's internet? First of all, nobody cares who you listen to. Girl, who wants... Second of all, even the birds feel me. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Y'all hear them? They feel my energy going crazy. But second of all, and let's be clear about this, your father was one of the biggest womanizers known to modern pop culture. Your father flew on an airplane with Jeffrey Epstein 4 times, saying he didn't know what was going on, but you were going to his little party island. Your father was friends with Donald Trump. Let's also not forget your father seduced a young woman named Monica Lewinsky. Literally turned her into a national laughingstock while you clung to your power, and your mother threw it under the bus too and played the role of a victimized wife that she allegedly was in it. Now, I'm not going to get into politics, but who are you? How dare you? You have stood by, and your father has been one of the key creepers that have treated women horribly. And you got the nerve to be talking about Kanye West? What about your father's legacy? You want to sit here and pull on receipts? First of all, how do you know how he treated Kim? Now you're saying that you and Kim are good friends? Seriously, not even that. When it comes to Hillary Clinton, that's right, y'all probably are, because Pete had a tattoo, or has a tattoo, of Hillary Clinton on his arm, because you know that gold digger extraordinaire was going to latch on to that power. He's like, if I can't sleep with them, I'll become the son they never had. Mommy Hillary, may I have some more cookies? Thank you. Do you like this tribute? Because you inspire me to be a stronger man. Side note, Pete Davidson, you know what it reminds me of? You know those guys that when you were in college, And it was like feminism 101, and it was all women and one guy that was always talking about power to the people and women were oppressed. Meanwhile, they're trying to sleep with the whole class. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But all jokes aside, let's get back into Chelsea Clinton and her father's legacy. Since she wants to talk about deleting somebody from her playlist, are you going to delete your father from your life? Seriously, the fact that Bill Clinton's daughter had the nerve to talk about the way somebody treats women, and you're weighing in on it as if anybody cares what you think or how you have. Listen, I don't care what Chelsea Clinton thinks, but damn it, we're going to drag her because the nerve, the audacity to share a medic gall. Your father, who reports say Jeffrey Epstein's former pilot, testified Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew flew aboard Epstein's private plane to his little scary island where all that stuff went down. But Bill Clinton said he had no idea. Notice he wasn't never with Hillary. What were you doing? The island was only so big. There was only one main house. Also, let's not forget, Bill Clinton and Donald Trump were buku buddies, right? Until the election. Then they tried to morally separate themselves. Now, I don't care if you're for Trump or against. The point is the Clintons, the superiority complex. Get this, there's proof of this. They said none of the high-profile passengers mentioned in Vyazky's testimony, that is Epstein's private pilot, are alleged to have committed any wrongdoing in relation to the ongoing trial. True. It's true. Just because you in the trap house every weekend don't mean you slanging that heat. But I'm saying, right? Just because you're in the brothel every week don't mean you work there. This is true. Clinton's spokesperson previously admitted that Clinton was aboard Jeffrey Epstein's plane 4 times, but said the former president knew nothing about Epstein's terrible crimes. Here's the thing. Even if I believe that and you knew nothing about his horrible crimes, did you raise a call to have him prosecuted? Did you denounce your friend? Did you do anything to stand up and speak for those victims? Or did you fade in the background like you were Homer Simpson, fading in some bushes because you don't want your skeletons to fall in the closet, if you had any? That's all I'm saying. But you guys, there's more. But let's continue, shall we? Because Chelsea wants to have a talk about who should be deleted off a playlist and who shouldn't. Chelsea wants to talk about how it's unconscionable, how Kanye treated Kim. All right, let's go on, right? In 2000 and 2003, President Clinton took a total of 4 trips to Jeffrey Epstein's airplane, 1 to Europe, 1 to Asia, and 2 to Africa, which included stops in connection with the Clinton Foundation. Now let's talk about the Clinton Foundation, right? The Clinton Foundation is always in heat for what they did to Haiti. Haitians, stand up and let me know. Now, am I blaming them for all the political corruption in Haiti? Absolutely not. Are there numerous articles and reports that do cite the Clintons as people that benefited off of the earthquake and helped funnel millions of dollars out of the country? Absolutely. Can we also say the Clinton Foundation raised hundreds of millions of dollars, which Haiti is still waiting to see? Absolutely. But that's not enough, is it? Because let's sit here and focus on Kim Kardashian. Let's focus on Kanye West. You know what? This is literally the Trevor Noah effect. It's not over. Let's also talk about your parents' legacy. Remember when Bill Clinton was the governor of, I think, Arkansas, right? Or Alabama? No, it had to be Arkansas. And they literally had prisoners serving them with white gloves like it was their own plantation style. And Hillary was like, oh, you'd be surprised. These people, we can let them into the house. And it was giving very much antebellum. It was getting very much, what is wrong with you? But let's also not forget the way Bill Clinton, America's first black president, literally sided with the Republicans to literally racialize what, I know racialize isn't a word, just go with me. Literally racialize what happened with welfare reform. How Bill Clinton's welfare reform created a system rife with racial bias. How TANF, that's Bill Clinton's things, policies reflect racist legacy of cash assistance. And how, of course, the Clintons screwed up Haiti, as told by Hillary's emails. Now, you guys, I'm not going to turn this into a political fight, because I will say this. When it comes to politics, I don't think anybody's a good guy. No one. When you got that much power, you can't be. But what I can say is, and what I will say is, you got an MFing nerve when your father is one of the illest and the realest creepy old guys that you want to walk out of the room backwards for fear. You know he's going to be looking at your butt. Speaking of which, remember when he was sitting there ogling Ariana Grande, when she was singing at Aretha Franklin's funeral, and Bill Clinton was eyeing her up like she was supper with no abandon, and you got the nerve to be talking about Kanye? Man, Chelsea Clinton needs to go sit down somewhere, Hillary Clinton skeet and all that. I'm telling y'all, that DNC leadership, they need to go somewhere. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.